皆さん、こんにちは. Today, I am going over quickly this passive verb form that we just kind of started using in our class really fast. Okay, so how do you read this? こっち、これ. Okay, if you thought this was 行きます, boo, you're wrong. This is 行います。and 日本語で行います。英語で to perform, to do, to conduct, oneself, to carry out. 行きます。So this is 行きます。And how do you know, 先生? Which one is 行きます? Which one is 行います? Read the hiragana that follows the kanji. That's the only hint to that. So you would never, there is no word that says 行きます right here. Yeah, so you just have to kind of guess it. But in this video, we're not talking about 行きます. We're talking about 行います. And that is usually talking about some kind of an event like this. I'm going to delete my face. Goodbye. Sensei says, 明日テストを行います. Tomorrow, there's going to be a test. But that's English. In Nihongo, you say, I will conduct a test. Yeah, I will give you a test, basically, right? And let's say your club president says, 明日昼休み中. This is a 中 kanji in the middle of the 昼休み. Yeah, during the 昼休み, クラブのミーティングを, how do you read it? 行います, not 言います, right? 東京オリンピック happened a couple of years ago. And オリンピック, this is オリンピック委員会と読みます。委員会 means committee. So committee, Tokyo Olympic committees conducted, carried out 東京オリンピックを、sorry, kind of hard to see. I'm going to just kind of move around this thing so you can kind of see. Yeah, 行いました. Sometimes it's a past tense. Yeah, of course, you can do anything you want with that thing, right? Okay, let's go to the next. So, but the Japanese language likes to skip who did something. Therefore, all of these sentences that we just talked about will be usually written this way, passive. Something, it doesn't tell you who did it, who will conduct it. It just test itself would happen kind of thing. Will be conducted. But yeah, test would not happen by itself. Will be conducted. Will be executed. So the test will be conducted. Will be テストが行われます instead of 行います。ミーティングが行われます instead of 行います。東京オリンピックが行われました。Okay, can't see the Tokyo Olympic, but that's okay. It's not that important. Okay, let's see. Here is, これは東京スカイツリーです。世界で一番高い建物でございます。スカイツリーは2008年に year 2008, it was built. Yeah, so we don't have to talk about who built it. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of a contractor, construction company, built it, but we don't really need to know. We just want to know when it was built in certain year. So to say that 建てます is an original verb. That means to build something, like 家を建てます。some ビルを建てます。Yeah, the large structure, you would say 建てます。And to change that into passive, it was built, 建てられます。Past tense, so it's 建てられました。Okay, so here's a 祇園祭り. This is a 京都の有名なお祭りなんです。So to say this is an annual thing, we kind of just did this thing, right? Like in every year July, the 祇園祭り is conducted or carried out, or it just kind of happens, but we say 行います。行われます。毎年7月に祇園祭りは行われます。Yeah, remember like event, お祭り行われます。We don't have to know who. It's usually a bunch of different people, planning committee, government, and all the stuff. All those people are involved. Now, let's go over quickly how this grammar thing is changed. So these are some of the verbs that you're going to be talking in 教科書. This is the history unit that when we do it. So 行います is listed. This is the verb group 1. So you basically 行い. You know the verb stem? Just before ます, you're going to change into あ. But since it's the い, you will have to change it to 行われます. 書きます. Both writing and painting 書きます。書かれます。書かれます。使います。use 使われます。Like, I don't know, some kind of a device is being used. If you want to say that, 使われます。話されます。If you want to say ハワイ語は、なんだろう、あまりたくさんの人に使われていません。Now, not many people talk Hawaiian language, so you can do that. We're going to talk about 知ります, like I know, you know, I don't know. So it is known that we're going to use it with known te form, 知られ. Actually, 知られています。知られています。知られています. Yeah, this one is a little complicated, but you know what? Let's not talk about too much of the other new verbs. I just want to go over. So group 2 is the easiest. You just 立てます. I just went over that. Verb stem. And just られます. And just be careful. られます. It's the same format as the potential form. Like I can do. For the verb, a second verb, group verb, group 2 verb, I'm sorry. It's the same format changing. So be careful. So 立てます. I can build is 立てられません. But group 1 is different. And then irregular verb 来ます and します. We don't really say 来ます in a passive verb. So I'm just going to go over that. します. That is されます. In this unit, we talk about being registered. So 登録します. 登録されます. Okay, so that's all I have to say right now. But 行われます. I really want you to know. So one more verb that I wanted you to really be aware and be conscious about is this. います. います is you say something. When you change it to passive, 言われます. Sometimes somebody says, I don't like you. 言われます. 嫌いと言われました. That's directly you are being told. But the one that I want you to know is 言われています. 言われています. So it's 言われます passive. 言われています. And that turns into something is being told. So you're not really need to know and be conscious about who is saying this. This is more like a common belief or myth or some kind of a rumors, like a lot of people are talking about. So we are going to, like when you have like a folk tale, something is being told. You use this expression a lot. So in certain culture, something is being told, or something is being said that this would happen, that kind of stuff. So that is a verb that I really want you to be aware about the passive form. And that's all. Sayonara.